That's for sure. Today's obviously disappointing, but it's always a tough ask coming to Mumbai. We don't obviously have a great record here, so yes, it would have been nice to win today and get through, but I think, to finish up where we did is probably what we deserved, given the season we had. We had a very good start, but then fell away badly through that middle phase of the tournament. And if you look back on our season now, the two missed opportunities where we had a really good opportunity to shore up a spot in the playoffs was probably the games against RCB and Rajasthan at home, where we have played well throughout the season. But to lose those two games, they're always going to probably come back to hurt us at the end. And when you look back at the end, that's what probably catches up with you when you don't win your games at home, where that wicket suits our style of play, and particularly our batsmen, given how flat it's been this season.
Especially after the opener given aggressive start, did not sending Russell up at number 3 or 4, did that eventually prove to be the difference?
No, look, I think whenever he's entered the fray, it's always sort of been, from the 8 to 9 over mark onwards. I mean, we lost our first wicket today straight after the power play. So, given the way the wicket was playing against the newish ball, that's Robin Uthappa's role, is to bat at the top of the order. Unfortunately, it didn't happen for him today, but in terms of the way that Andre's gone about it, he's certainly enjoyed the freedom of coming up the order. When we've done that, particularly in the last few games where we've pretty much had nothing to lose. Every game for the last 3 has been a playoff for us, because we had to win them all. So, he did a very good job when he came up. Today wasn't his day. I mean, credit to the Mumbai bowlers today. They're a class act, all their quicks. I mean, Hardik Pandya was outstanding today, a couple of big wickets, Bumrah, Malinga. And that, as we've seen in this tournament, experience counts for a lot, and they outclassed us today with the ball. So, obviously guys weren't trying to miss out, but their plans today were very good. They exploited the conditions well. It was a slowish wicket, and at the end, we weren't good enough.
Yeah, so trying as he was, Robbie struggled quite a bit. What do you think specifically went wrong?
Yeah, look, it's hard to know. I wasn't batting for him. You can't bat for anyone, and you can only see what you see from the boundary line. It just looked like, they did bowl well, but at the same time, in terms of the timing of losing wickets and the intent, we probably took us a long time to get that intent. I thought Nitish Rana was outstanding when he first came to the crease. He showed that intent right from the word go, to put some pressure back on the bowlers, and that's sometimes what you have to do in this form of the game. It's not easy to just bide your time and hope that you can play catch up at the end. Mumbai are a team you can't really play catch up against, because in the last 5 or 6 overs you're facing 2 or 3 overs of Bumrah, 2 or 3 overs of Malinga, McClenaghan or Hardik Pandya. So they're the sort of team, and we showed it at home, you've got to be proactive against them, and I thought we did it very well at home on a good wicket, but here we struggled.
Just to take this forward, what would tell someone like Robbie with the kind of season that he has had, especially after the sort of 9th?
Yeah, look, it's hard to pin it on one person in particular. Obviously, he didn't have a good night tonight, but overall with our season, there were a lot of positive signs. Young Shubman Gill looks like a huge talent of the future. He's done a variety of roles for us and played them all really well. I thought a lot of our overseas players performed really strongly. And then from a bowling point of view, young Sandeep Warrior at the end, I mean, no, he's not young, but he's still young in terms of his IPL experience. He showed a lot for us in these last 3 games. One of our biggest areas of improvement, going ahead, has to be in the power play. Once again this year we've struggled for wickets in the power play, and we're asking a lot of our spinners to come in and try and do the job when there's been no wickets fall in the power play or 1 wicket. So, we do have 3 quality spinners, and unfortunately, you can't always dictate terms with the spinners when you don't take wickets up front. But I thought young Sandeep Warrior did a very good job when he came in for these last few games.
Also think that part of Kenya's problems this time was that it didn't seem to be a happy team. In the sense that, Russell said what he said at the press conference, and then Karthik obviously said a few things that he was aware of. So do you think that the team atmosphere could have been perhaps also contributed to, or did they try to solve it out?
Oh yeah, look, I think people always go looking for reasons why things aren't going to plan on the field. And there's no doubt, I mean, you can't hide from the fact that there was some tension out in the field. That was pretty evident in the last, I guess, few games after we got on a bit of a roll with the losses. So you can't hide away from that. We've got to address that as a group, because what is so important in this IPL tournament is the dynamic of the group and that, I guess, the unity, and that's something that KKR is very, very proud of. It's a very successful franchise, and it's something that everyone involved's worked very, very hard to contribute to over a long period of time. And so that's something that we have to certainly work at to get better at moving forward, because there's no doubt throughout this campaign, the dynamic in our group certainly changed.